Good morning. I found a funny little poem to start us with today. Well, funny and also true. It's well, I was going to say by one of my favorite poets, but every poet I read is one of my favorites. So this is Lindsay Rush, and it's called Sure, Jan. The 11th email rolls in, inviting me to some sort of challenge. Dry January. Read 77 self-help books in a year. Get a piping hot bod in just 30 days or else. I'm not sure about you, but challenging is not the vibe of my 2025 mood board. All I really want at the moment is to be held close, coddled, cuddled, and left to my own gloriously average devices. So I thought this morning we could just rest in our own gloriously average devices. No pressure to be or do, no challenges other than perhaps staying seated for the next 20 minutes or so. And if you haven't already, I invite you to maybe lower your gaze or close your eyes. Notice your breath somewhere in your body, whether it's in and out through your nostrils, your chest or belly or abdomen rising and falling. Maybe turning your lips upward into just the slightest smile, congratulating yourself for being here this morning, taking the time to sit, to let things settle. And of course, trying to be as comfortable as you can. There's no reason that meditation should be uncomfortable or torturous. And again, anchoring yourself in the body and the breath, just so you know that you're actually here. You're not in your dreams from last night or your worries from yesterday or your to-do list of later today. You're right here in your body. Just notice that. And when you feel grounded enough in your body, held and supported, then you can take a peek at your mind, but as an observer with some space, not getting hooked in. Is it a busy mind this morning? Is it more hooked into the past or the future? Just remember, meditation isn't about quieting the mind. It literally is about watching it. But anchored in the body, we can just have loving awareness for our minds, letting it do what it does, which is secreting thoughts and trying to pull us out of the seat, off the cushion. But we remain grounded with a slight smile on our face, watching our minds dance around. And we learn. We learn we do not have to be seduced by every thought and plan and anxiety and fear. We return to the breath, breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. And when the mind tempts us to engage or play or get angry with it, again, slight smile, creating that space. We are not our mind. We are not our thoughts. We are not our plans. We are rooted in this miraculous body, breathing in and out. Once we realize that we are not our minds, we are not our thoughts, we are not our feelings, we can create that space. It becomes easier and easier to just be, to just unhook. And a beautiful way to remind ourselves is when we get attached to something in meditation, the sound of the traffic or the dog snoring or some thought about next week. Just wait a few minutes because your mind is on to something else. So that's a teacher that none of this stuff is important. What's important is this moment, this breath, this body. If worries or thoughts are really relentless and attaching to you, sometimes counting our breaths will help. So the whole point is just being here now, being present to the breath. But it's not a bad meditation if your mind is really active. It's just takes a different practice. And it's sometimes helpful to remember that anything we are worried about has already happened or might never happen. Just let go of your attachments of trying to control. Just let go. And I usually read a poem at the end, but I'm going to read it now and give us another minute of silence so we can really just bask in the message. It's called Unresolution. Because after all these years of focusing on the goal as if happiness is a thing I attain or a place I might finally reach, now I thrill when I see through the myth of arrivals. I see where I have grasped and clutched and clawed and scrambled to be somewhere not where I am. Not that I regret it. The memory of grabbing helps me feel how beautiful it is each time the hand opens like a morning to what is here, opens as if the opening itself is what I am here to do. And so for our last 60 seconds together, let's see if we can just open. No grasping, no grabbing, no planning. We're just opening our hand to this moment.